Welcome to the learning tree. All right, this is the learning tree. It's a copulation of my work, and it's the power of the toilet, because you can use the toilet for a lot of different things. You feel me? A lot of different things. This is a planner. Yeah, I use the toilet as a prop for a movie. Letters design. Making a movie ain't against the law. Like I said, this the learning tree. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This movie is about David and Goliath. Y'all gave us Bible, so I'm gonna use the Bible stories. The story of Job. I'm just doing my job. And Governor Westmore, you gotta do yours. You got my intellectual property. You got things that belong to me. The state of Maryland locked me up for making a documentary about your prison industry. Your 401k is tied to the Alabama state prison industry. Alabama state prison industry is the #1 commerce in Alabama. You feel me? So I'm talking about making the movie. Michelle Alexander made the movie, The New Face of Old Jim Crow. Well, I'm showing you who get paid off of that. The new Jim Crow. I'm an activist in Baltimore. When I mic check the room, I shut shit down. And I use the toilet, and that's a powerful tool. You can kill a revolutionary, but you can't kill a revolution. You can't arrest the toilet, and you can't stop the drain. The higher the level, the higher the devil. Remember the movie 300? Yeah, well, this is just like 300. It's only gonna hurt for a little while. That's Governor Westmore. Like I said, what you do in the dark always comes out in the light. That's Jane Miller. See the date? We talking about public accommodations, the right to access the courts. Right here is 2009. That's Barbara Mikulski. That's also Brooks. It's a graduating class for activism. That's the ACLU. And that's Chuck Grassley. That's Vanessa Attenberry. That's Kaylin Young. That's Ivan Bates. It's a real life house of cards. A house of cards. The money behind mass incarceration. Remember this light? Well, that's Ivan Bates. That's Mr. Brown, Kwesi Mfume, and also Brooks. This is the Karson Institute. Like I said, I was making a movie. Potty training politicians. And I did it through the legal lens. That's Scott Schellenberger. Alright.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a brown little pile of poo.
Y'all locked me up for the toilet, so I took a negative and turned it into a positive. That's what you charged me with. Like Bess the Book Bus. We talking about monopoly, the money behind mass incarceration. That's President Trump, and everything President Trump got, he got to turn over. It's your Watergate, and I ain't Epstein. That's John Lewis and Martin Luther King, the good kind of trouble. It's the criminalization of poverty. The criminalization of poverty in America. Monopoly, the money behind mass incarceration. The movie the world needs to see. We ain't got no more Martins. We ain't got no more Malcolms. We got too many self-serving demigods. That's President Trump, the Secret Service, the Postal Inspector, the FBI, Dan Bongino. Everything y'all got to turn over.
I stink like shit. I don't give a crap.
Everything Schellenberger got, you got to turn over. Y'all made me famous for toilets, and I'm gonna run with that shit. And I'm gonna do it through the legal lens. Making a movie ain't against the law. Just like Martin and Malcolm, a journey for justice. And it ain't gonna be just us. That's 2026, and these are your elected officials. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? It's the money behind mass incarceration. Monopoly. President Trump and Scott Schellenberger. Democrats and Republicans. Jews and Gentiles. Protestants and Catholics. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last.